This secret was revealed to me by a gardener friend. Start by properly preparing the soil. For this, you'll use wood ash. It's a natural fertilizer rich in minerals, improving soil structure and aiding seed germination. Mix the soil with the ash. Add a little water to make the soil slightly moist and compact. Now, prepare some bubble wrap. Cut a long rectangular piece about 30 centimeters wide. Lay the bubble wrap flat and spread the soil with ash on top, creating a thin layer. Start rolling the wrap with the soil, forming a roll. Then, secure the roll with a rubber band to keep everything stable. Now, it's time for the seeds. You can use vegetable, herb, or flower seeds. Place the seeds on the top layer of soil, gently pressing them in, and then cover with a thin layer of soil. Finally, water it to keep the soil moist. Thanks to the bubble wrap, moisture is trapped inside the roll, and the air bubbles act like a mini greenhouse. They protect, warm, and speed up growth. When the plants grow, simply unroll and transplant them. It's an inexpensive and effective way to start seedlings at home, perfect for anyone looking to grow strong, healthy plants. I no longer buy cucumbers from the store. I grow my own seedlings at home. I cut a cucumber in half. As you can see, it contains fresh seeds. I fill a pot with soil and make a small indentation. Then I place 1/2 of the cucumber into it and cover it with soil. I set it on a sunny windowsill. To ensure the cucumber seedling grows healthy, remember a few simple rules. First, provide a sunny spot, as cucumbers thrive in warmth and light. Water regularly, but avoid overwatering. The soil should be moist, not wet. Use fertile soil, ideally enriched with compost. It's also beneficial to gently loosen the soil around the plant every few days to give the roots access to air. Once the seedling grows larger, consider using supports to help it climb upward. Most importantly, keep an eye on the plant, as a quick response to pests or diseases is key to a successful harvest. Do this with supermarket basil, and it will grow lush and aromatic. When you buy basil from the supermarket, it starts to wilt after a few days. That's because it doesn't have enough space to grow. Supermarket basil isn't just one plant. It's a bunch of seedlings packed together. Each stem is a separate plant that needs room to develop. Take the basil out of the plastic pot and gently divide it into several smaller clumps. Prepare larger pots so that each seedling has space to grow. Add fresh soil, then make a hole in the center. Place 2 small seedlings in each hole and cover them with soil, pressing it down lightly. To help basil grow even better, you need to harvest it the right way. Cut the leaves just above where the stems branch. This encourages more growth. Water regularly, ideally every 3 days, keeping the soil moist. You'll get healthy, lush, and fragrant basil that lasts for months. Rescue your supermarket basil and enjoy a constant supply of fresh leaves. You must do this if you want healthy and strong seedlings. Start by preparing an egg carton. It's a great biodegradable container that maintains the right humidity. Next, take a few eggshells. They're a natural source of calcium. Add a small amount of soil to each eggshell. Now it's time for the seeds. Choose any kind: tomatoes, cucumbers, or flowers. Place 1 seed in each eggshell, then cover them with a thin layer of soil. Spray the entire setup with chamomile tea, which has antibacterial properties and protects young plants from diseases. Your eco-friendly mini greenhouse is ready. Now all you need is a little patience. Within a few days, you'll notice the first sprouts. Day by day, they will grow faster until they're ready to be transplanted. It's a simple, natural, and inexpensive way to grow plants at home. Your eco-friendly mini greenhouse is ready. You have to do this if you want healthy and strong seedlings. Use this simple and effective method with an egg carton. It's a perfect biodegradable container that helps maintain proper soil moisture. Cut the carton in half, and in each compartment, use a knife to make a hole large enough for a plant's root to pass through. Place the halves on a lid and fill them halfway with soil. Then trim any excess cardboard so it's level with the carton. Place one parsley seed in each compartment and cover with more soil. Press the soil down gently to ensure good contact with the seed. Now, prepare a natural fertilizer. In a large jug, place 2 handfuls of chamomile. It contains valuable nutrients. Pour boiling water over it and let it sit for a few minutes. Then strain the infusion and pour it into a spray bottle. Now simply plant the egg carton with the seeds directly into the soil. Spray the soil with the natural fertilizer to protect the seeds and soil from pests. You'll get seedlings that can be transplanted easily without bending over. It's a simple way to grow healthy plants and sow tiny seeds with no extra effort. Since I've been having back problems, I've been using a broom for planting. Also, prepare some empty bottles. You'll see that planting has never been easier. Let me show you a great trick. Cut off the bottom of the bottle. Then, make 4 incisions on the remaining part, but not all the way to the cap. Cut out 2 sections from the 4 walls created by the incisions. This will create a peculiar funnel shape with 2 longer sides. Repeat this process with the other bottles. Cut off the bottoms of each bottle and make similar incisions as with the first bottle. You'll find that the longer these 2 sections are, the better. Get a broom or a brush ready. It can be an old one or something you don't use. The longer the brush, the better. I happen to have one like that. It's important that it has a pole attachment. Get rid of those synthetic fibers, remove them all, or at least the outer ones. Place the first bottle edge onto the brush. Ensure that the longer sides wrap around the brush and the bottle's edge is beneath it. Attach the bottle to the brush using hot glue. If you're using a wooden broom or brush, a staple gun will suffice. Attach the subsequent bottles in the same manner. Since this brush isn't too long, 4 bottles were enough. And there you have it. Attach the pole and head to the field. Take the bulbs you're planting. Mark the holes with your bottle brush. The soil should be well loosened. You don't have to bend over to mark the planting spots. Place the bulbs in the holes and cover them with soil. And that's it. You can make such a marker yourself in a few minutes, and it will be just what you need. Brilliant, isn't it? A few drops will make strong and healthy seedlings grow from the seeds. This green rooting hormone will even stimulate old seeds to sprout. The plants will grow strong and healthy. All you need is to provide the seeds with one natural substance. You can prepare it yourself at home. You need aloe for it. It's an exceptional plant. Its leaf juice has antibacterial and antifungal properties. Thanks to this, the seeds germinate better. Take a smaller aloe leaf, cut it into smaller pieces. Aloe contains plenty of vitamins and micro and macro elements. They have a positive effect even on old seeds. Transfer the chopped leaf to a small blender. Pour about 1 glass of water. Turn on the blender and blend the aloe. In combination with water, it will be perfect for the seeds. Prepare a container with a capacity of about 1 glass and a strainer. Drain the water from the aloe. This way, you will get a fertilizer that contains valuable substances. Prepare a container with a lid. Line it with a paper towel. Moisten the towel with the green rooting hormone using a spoon. Sprinkle the seeds. I'm sowing tomatoes right now, but it can be any seeds. Close the container, and it's ready. Put it in a warm and sunny place. Regularly moisten the towel. After a few days, the seeds will start to sprout. You can also see how cabbage vegetables germinate. They are already perfect for pricking out. If you know how to stimulate seeds and how, you will have strong and healthy seedlings.